Hey, shalom, shalom. Keepers of sheep. Y'all still back with another lesson. Lord, where this video is edifying. Alright, before we begin, the first thought about giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom and shalom to the hopeful elect. Alright, and today's lesson will be titled, At Some Point, You Have to Become Selfish. Right? And before we even get in, I want to grab this word selfish real quick. Just the Google definition and see what it brings. Because people hear the word selfish and ultimately assume that it's a bad thing, or it's a bad word. But, not necessarily. All right. Being selfish it can be a good quality, all right, good trait, all right, to, people on a mission, all right, people who has dreams, all right, or visions, all right, people who are dedicated to certain whatever it may be that they're passionate about, all right, and we know in this truth, we're passionate about this truth. We're passionate about the kingdom of heaven, man, right? So it says selfish. Selfish ambition is the act of pursuing one's own goals and desires without regard for the needs and feelings of others. And that's perfect, man. I didn't expect it to give that, but that's perfect. All right, because we don't need other people's regards, and we don't care about other people's feelings, man. All right, that's why you sure says, wrong paraphrasing, cry loud, spare not. Right? So we not here to spare. All right, we're not here to pity. We're not here to make you feel comfortable. All right. All right. We if you don't feel comfortable, good. Okay. We're not here to feel comfortable ourselves. All right. We're not here to fit in. All right. Again, it says selfish ambition is the act of matter of fact, let me grab the selfish definition so like it. And it reads, this is a selfish definition. It says, of a person, action, or motive lacking consideration for others, concerned chiefly with one's own personal profit or pleasure. All right. And we know this truth is not really pleasurable. All right. But it is, to the spirit. All right. But maybe not to the flesh. It is profitable. All right. The kingdom of heaven is very profitable. All right. Everlasting life is very profitable. Rulership. All right. Is very profitable. So, we do lack the consideration, all right, of others, right? Especially those who are not in the truth, those who are not doing the work, all right, those who haven't repented, all right? Because, everyone's not family. Everyone's not a friend, right? We know the Lord, our Lord Yahweh Shai said, those who do the will of his Father, those are his brothers and those are his sisters. Those are his family. All right, so those are the ones we consider, right? The elect. So, just a couple precepts. Again, Lord will this video is edifying. But back to the point. At some point, again, you have to become selfish. All right. So as at a point, all right, a point comes, when things, all right, when things of ours, we can't settle or compromise, man. All right. Can't settle or compromise your energy. All right. Trying to convince people. All right. Trying to be around people. All right. If they don't, people can't understand right from wrong, righteousness from wickedness. Ultimately, all right, we have to work out our own salvation and hope they wake up. So with that, we'll grab Philippians 2:12. The book of Philippians 2:12. 12, and it reads, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation, all right, with fear and trembling. For it is the Most High who worketh in you both to will and to do his good pleasure. Do all things without murmuring and disputing, all right, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world." So we're not here to, we're not here ultimately to, prove what we're doing is right. All right, we're here to do the will of the Father, his good pleasure. And if that seems evil to you, matter of fact, we're glad that choose this day who you will serve. Because to some people, it's going to seem evil. All right, when people don't see you celebrating Thanksgiving, celebrating Christmas, celebrating New Year's, celebrating these pagan holidays, they assume you're evil. All right, they think of Christmas as a joyous time of the year. All right, time to celebrate and be with family, and just things of that nature. And they see you separate yourself, and they consider that evil, right? That's why the Lord said, "Woe to them who put evil for good and good for evil." Choose this day. All right, Joshua 24 and 15. And it reads, "And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." That's right, man. It says choose this day. And a lot of people have already chosen, whether they believe it or not. You have already chose your God. You chose your destination, or you chose your salvation. All right, ultimately, and salvation ultimately is only for the elect. All right, because we know this place, Babylon the Great, to be hell, man. All right, this is the place of judgment. This is the place where all wickedness and evilness, all right, is accepted, right? Is joyed, right? People joy in wickedness, man, right? As it is it's a good thing, man. All right, as it a delight. Again, we'll grab it real quick. Woe to them that put evil for good. I think that's Revelation. Bear with me. Bear with me. Isaiah, I guess. All right, Isaiah 5:20 reads, "Woe to them that call evil good, and good evil, that put darkness for light, and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter." All right, so these people, our people, are so blind that they tasting bitterness and calling it sweet. All right, they seeing evil and calling it good, and seeing good and calling it evil. All right. But that's because the ways of Esau Edom, all right, so-called white man, has polluted our people's minds, man. All right, but going back to Philippians 2:15, Salakia 2:12, and working out your own salvation, meaning it don't matter what everyone else is doing. All right, what are you doing? All right, what are you doing to work out your salvation? All right, because ultimately these people they're not doing these things to work out their own salvation. They're doing these things in vain. All right, they're doing these things for praise or acceptance. All right, to please the flesh. All right, again, working out your salvation. It don't matter what everybody else doing. It don't matter what your mama, your auntie. Again, you may have to cut people off. Right. So again, we here to do the will of the Father. All right, Most High. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Nothing more, nothing less. And again, you might have to cut off family, friends, all All right, that's a part of taking that narrow path, man. As we are grabbing Second Ezra 7, and we really can start at 1, just to get the context. Bear with me. This I don't know if it's my data or it's gotta be my data because I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi, and I am in a wooded area, so. Bear with me. Second Ezra 7:1, and it reads, "And when I had made an end of speaking these words, there was sent unto me the angel which had been sent out, so like it been sent unto me the nights before. And he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power, my God. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow and like a river. Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?" Meaning, in order to get somewhere, all right, to get certain things, all right, get to certain places, all right, you have to go through things. All right, everything has a path. All right, everything has a destination. Everything has a entrance. Right? It says 6. We pick back up at 5. It says, "Who then could go into the sea to look upon it and to rule it? If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? There is also another thing. A city is builded and is set upon a field, and is full of all good things." So we know that city to be the kingdom of heaven. It says, "The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place, to fall, like as if it were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water, and only one path between them, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once." That's right. Meaning, this path of this truth, hey, you can't take everybody with you. It's not enough room. All right, because every person individually has to take on their own lot, their own path. All right, they have to suffer their own persecution. All right, their own. They have to go through their own, man. All right, we can't go through it for them. All right, they gonna have to be selfish themselves, as we gonna have to be selfish at some point, right? It says, "The entrance thereof is narrow and is set in a dangerous place, like to fall, as if there were fire on the right hand and on the left a deep water." Meaning, man, it's either take this route or die. All right, you have nowhere else to turn, nowhere else to go, right? Let's see. Yeah, man, we have to go through these things to be put. We have to be put in tough situations, man. Tough scenarios. All right. Ultimately showing us it's only one way, that leads to salvation. Anything other than that is death. All right. Again, that fire or that deep water. All right. Let's grab 1 Peter 1:13. 1 Peter 1:13. And I want the NLT version, so like you. God, 1 Peter 1:13, and it reads, "So prepare your minds for action and exercise self-control. Put all your hope in the gracious salvation that will come to you when Yahushua HaMashiach is revealed to the world." So you must live as God's obedient children, Don't slip back into your old ways of living to satisfy your own desires. You didn't know any better then. But now you must be holy in everything you do, just as the Most High who chose you is holy. For the scripture says, you must be holy. You must be holy because I am holy. That's right, man. So, once you come again, at some point you have to be selfish. At some point you're gonna have to cut everything and everybody go, everything loose. At some point, eventually, you're gonna have to let it all go. All right, because at the end of the day, only you can take that narrow path. All right, we can't do this for everybody. All right, it was done for us, but we can't do it for everybody else. Okay. And at the same time, we have to do it our own selves. We have to do this our own. We have to do this on our own, man. Yahweh Shai had to go up on the cross on his own. So how much more us, man? We have to persecute on our own. Every brother, every sister of the elect. All right, beginning with the 144,000 have their own lot. All right. So hey, man, Lord, with this video was edifying. Again, until next time, I'd like to close out by giving all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, and shalom to the elect.